Brandy McDonald, entertainment writer with the Oklahoman and News OK, and I'm here with Christian Kane, actor, musician from Los Angeles, Nashville, and Norman.
That's right.
And he's here to talk to us a little bit about the new TNT series he is in called Leverage. It's debuting on Sunday. And talk to us a little bit about your Oklahoma background. You're from here in Norman.
I'm an Oklahoma boy. I consider myself an Oklahoma boy. I've got I was born in Dallas, so I'm actually physically a Texan, but my heart's here in Oklahoma. Grew up in Oklahoma, and the best years of your life from 8th grade, high school, went to OU, so I'm an Oklahoma boy.
All right, and you're in the new TNT series Leverage, but this is not the first TV series you've been in. Some people know you from Angel.
Angel, yeah, that was a good little run. I got to David Boreanaz, my best friend, so I got to work with my best friend every day. We were actually friends before we did Angel, so when you show up every day to work and try to kill your best friend, that's a good day.
It's a good day.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about Leverage and how you got involved with the show and what it's about.
Well, John Rogers wrote it. He wrote Transformers, and he created it with Chris, and then Dean Devlin came on board, and he's actually directing for the first time, which was so great to have him on set. But it's Dean blows crap up. That's what he does. Independence Day, The Patriot, Godzilla. He's just known for that. So, my character being action-based it was so great to work with him. And John Rogers is actually who created the show as a stand-up comedian, and he's also like a physicist, so he's super smart. And it's on paper. You show up and you just read it, and the comedy's there, the drama's there, the action there. It's really you just show up. If you show up with any kind of acting ability whatsoever, these guys make it so easy for you, and I've truly been blessed. It was great.
Well, tell us a little bit about what the show is about.
Well, it's given the. It's for the working man. A lot of times you get roped into something. Life is unfair because of the law. So what a better way to get even than to hire criminals? And Timothy Hutton, Academy Award-winning Timothy Hutton, is the mastermind, and he's got a crack team of 4 people that are very precise and very, very they're the best at what they do. And of course, I'm the retrieval specialist, which is basically I just beat people up.
And you have a little bit of experience doing that, starting out with Norman High School wrestling, and then you've studied a lot of different fight.
I did. I wrestled, which is the basis for anything if you're gonna roll around on the mat. You know what I mean? Any type of fighting that you do. I've studied different styles of fighting. Nothing ever stuck. Wrestling to me always went back to wrestling no matter what. So since I had that base, it came pretty easy for me. When you're talking about fighting as I fight, which is basically a choreographed dance, is what it is. It's not me really getting in there and throwing punches. It's like you count on the guy across from you doing the same steps as you're doing. So it's basically a choreographed dance. And 5 years on Angel, Secondhand Lions I did with Robert Duvall, and I did all my own stunts on that. So I've been very fortunate to where producers, I don't know why they've let me get out there and do my own stuff. So this is basically, I practiced a long time to get where I'm at, so they kind of let me run the ball on this, which is great.
You're also recording a country album, and we've seen you, of course, in the video for Carrie Underwood's So Small.
Oh, that's right. It was Carrie Underwood, Oklahoma girl. She's a sweetheart. 2 albums I have done in Los Angeles. It was a country album in Los Angeles that we released, and I'm just getting ready to do a major album. So we're finishing it up right now. I've been in Nashville for the last 2 years recording and having the time of my life. Derek Bason's engineering, who did Rascal Flatts and Carrie Underwood, and Jimmy Lee Sloas is producing my album, who played with Keith Urban and Garth Brooks. So if you're from Oklahoma, there's some country music in your blood somewhere. I don't care.
Well, tell us about why people should see Leverage and when they can see it.
This is the great thing about the show. It's when you're asking to come into someone's home once a week. And hopefully they will invite you into their living room. You got to give them something. They're not going to fall for anything. So it's a working man show. When you get done and you invite us into your living room, we're going to show you how to get even with the man. And it's really fun to watch these corporate. I mean, we're kind of corporate terrorists, like I said before, but it's really fun to watch these fat pigs sitting on their money, hammering the blue-collar guy, and we come in, and the law means nothing to us, and we get to go, and we get to get even. We get to get even for the guys. We're kind of like, so people have use the term Robin Hood. I like to use the term Robin Hoodlums. And you know, it's kind of like Ocean's 11. It's kind of, you know, it's very much an A-Team type vibe. Not so much comedy as the A-Team, but it's an A-Team type vibe. As a matter of fact, a couple of guys that directed the A-Team came in and directed some episodes. So, and of course, my character is B.A. Baracus, Mr. T. So I kind of based this character on him, to be honest with you. So it was nice.
And it will debut on Sunday, I understand.
It'll be on Sunday, December 7th, and then it'll be on the 9th. It'll show again the next episode, and it'll be a regular Tuesday night thing, hopefully, and everyone's home.
Right. And you can see more about Christian and about the show on the Life section on Saturday, December the 6th. And thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me. It's so fun to be home, man, and get to do all this kind of stuff. The Lord has blessed me, man. I've been very fortunate, and the devil probably had a little bit to do with it too. But both of them working together on my team is great.
Well, thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.